Multiple muscles contribute to wrist extension. 3, however, are the focus of this test: Extensor carpi radialis longus, Extensor carpi radialis brevis, and Extensor carpi ulnaris. The function of these muscles is assessed together, as well as separately. To reduce the contribution of the finger extensors, patients should not extend their fingers during the tests. Gravity-resisted wrist extension is assessed with the patient seated, elbow flexed, and forearm pronated. The therapist provides support under the patient's forearm. To test all 3 muscles, the patient extends the wrist straight up through full available range without extending the fingers. Resistance is given in a forward and downward direction over the 2nd to 5th metacarpals. To test the 2 radial extensors, the patient extends and radially deviates the wrist, leading with the thumb side of the hand. Resistance is given over the 2nd and 3rd metacarpals in the direction of flexion and ulnar deviation. To test the extensor carpi ulnaris, the patient extends and ulnarly deviates the wrist, leading with the ulnar side of the hand. Resistance is given over the 5th metacarpal in the direction of flexion and radial deviation.
Bring your wrist up. Hold it. Don't let me push it down. And relax. Bring your wrist up and in. Hold it. Don't let me push it down. And relax. Bring your wrist up and out. Hold it. Don't let me push it down. And relax.
The Grade 2 test for wrist extension is performed with the ulnar side of the hand resting on the table. The therapist supports the patient's wrist to minimize friction from the table surface as the patient extends the wrist.
Bend your wrist back. And relax.
Grade 1 and Grade 0 wrist extension tests are performed with the patient's hand pronated. As the patient attempts to extend their wrist, an index finger is used to palpate the extensor carpi radialis longus tendon on the wrist in line with the 2nd metacarpal. The extensor carpi radialis brevis tendon is palpated on the wrist in line with the 3rd metacarpal bone. The extensor carpi ulnaris tendon is palpated proximal to the 5th metacarpal and just distal to the ulnar styloid process.